color rojo.
Hey friends, my name is Carisha and I am a newly self-published author. My first book, Life of Kendrick, It All Started at Recess, is officially available for purchase on Amazon. Now I have been getting a lot of questions about how I did it. How much did it cost me? How long did it take me? And opposed to responding to everyone individually, I decided to put together a video, and I hope that this can help other people who want to self-publish their book on Amazon. It's actually very simple, and I'm gonna walk you through step by step what I did. And a quick side note, I actually published a hardcover version on Lulu as well as my soft cover on Amazon, and I will have a separate video to kind of just go over a comparison between the two, but today we're just going to focus on Amazon. So let's get started. Step 1, write your story. I know that sounds like common sense, but you're going to be tempted to want to give yourself a price quote before you actually write your story, and do not do that. You will not do yourself any justice. A lot of these illustrators and editors, they base their pricing off of how many words you have in your book, as well as how many pages you have and how many illustrations you will need. So if you don't have the book written, you're not going to get an accurate price quote. So slow down and write your book. The good news is that a children's book is no more than about 24 to about 35 pages, so it shouldn't take you too long to write your story. Step 2, edit your book. Yes, you can have your family and friends review your story, but it is in your best interest to have a professional editor find those grammatical errors and make sure that your sentence structures are correct prior to publishing the book. No, it is not expensive. My editor was only $25. A thing to note is that editors base their pricing off of word count. So if your book is less than 500 words, it's going to be really inexpensive. And normally children's books are less than 500 words. If it's more than that, I question if it's a children's book. But yes, if you have your book already written, you can find an editor between 25 to maybe 50 or 75 bucks. Not expensive at all. Step 3, creating a storyboard. So your storyboard is a visual representation of what your story will look like. It is intended for your illustrator. They will take that and it will help them to bring your story alive. What you're going to want to do is find reference images. Whether you cut them out of a magazine, find them on the internet and copy and paste them into the template, or you use your hand and you just draw them out, you're going to want to find images to represent each page of your story. So we're looking for things that are not included within the story, but are intrinsic to telling your story. So things like, how long should this character's hair be? What's their skin tone? What's the color scheme? What's their hair texture? What should be in the background? Those are the things that you want to include within your storyboard, and it helps to eliminate the back and forth dialogue between you and the illustrator. So for my storyboard, I went the route of finding reference images on the internet and copying and pasting that into my storyboard template. If you're having any issues with trying to find the template, I do offer them on my website. The link is in the description box if you're needing help with that. Step 4, you're gonna wanna find and commission an illustrator. And I wanna be transparent with you. This is going to be where the bulk of your money is spent when you're writing a children's book. So you have illustrators who charge as little as $15 a page, and you have some who charge as much as $200 per spread. So it can get pricey very quickly. If you're having any trouble finding an illustrator, I have a free listing of illustrators and editors that I'm offering on my website. I think there's like 40 or 50 different illustrators that I reached out to. And so depending on what type of style you're going for with your children's book, you can click the link in my description box for a free listing, and I have all of their portfolios attached in that listing so you can check out their social media and kind of find the fit that's best for you. So when it comes to commissioning an illustrator for work, you're going to want to come prepared. We already talked about the storyboard template, but you're also going to want to do some research on your own. So please know what style of illustration you're looking for. For example, I was going for a more whimsical feel with my character. And I was also looking for an illustrator who has experience capturing African American or melanated characters, because my main character is my son, and he's black, and I'm his mom, and I'm black, and I have curly hair. So I needed to make sure that my illustrator had some reference images within her portfolio so that I knew she knew how to capture what it was I was looking for. Next step is formatting your book. This was probably the most difficult one for me because I did not know what all was involved with formatting a book. This was new territory. And KDP will reject your book in a heartbeat if it does not fit their quality standards. There are a couple different tools that you can use to format your book. PowerPoint, that was a good one. Word, I don't recommend. And Canva, which is the one that I used. I will be uploading a separate video specifically talking about how to format your book. That way it's print ready. But after you format your book, your last step is to upload it to KDP. And when I used Canva, on my first try uploading it to KDP, they accepted it the first try with no errors. So I highly recommend using Canva to format your book. And that's it. And here is a quick video of my son promoting the book. As I said, he was a co-author and he is awesome. But if you guys have any additional questions, or maybe you just want to talk one-on-one about the process, I do offer consultations on my website, carryselfpublishingsolutions.com. I will leave that link in the description box. I also offer a free listing of editors and illustrators, more than 40 to choose from. If you're just getting started and you don't really know where to go, check out my website. And if this is overwhelming for you and you rather someone else format it and just send you the file to upload to KDP, I can do that as well. If you guys have any questions, just leave them in the comment section and I will get back to you. Thanks for watching.